Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am actually in Houston, Texas. I am not in San Antonio, and I'm looking for water. I am on Google Maps and looking everywhere trying to get on some bass. Fortunately, in Houston, as many of you know, there's water everywhere. It's like Florida. Like, there's ponds like every single block, every single subdivision, every single golf course, every single just retention ponds alone, and they all hold bass. For the most part, most of them do. And so I'm here trying to get bit. I'm at a golf course right now, and I don't see any golfers, and I'm in a neighborhood, so I'm gonna see. Hopefully, I don't see any signs, but I'm pretty sure they're anal about people out here fishing. But you know, we're gonna try to get on them anyway and try to see if we can't get bit. Gonna be using the crawl today just to try to attract some attention. I've never been here before. You know, I've fished Houston plenty of times. I actually used to live in Houston, but I've never been to this part. What I look for on Google Maps, just so you know, the darker the water, for me, the better chance of a hookup, right? Your percentage of getting a bite is higher. And the reason I say that is because either it's deeper water or it's water that's not filled by just recycled water that really doesn't create a great habitat for the bass. So a lot of times it's just, that's all it is, just water, a bunch of turtles and maybe moss, but that's it. You know, there's no bass in it. So the darker the water for me is usually the better. Oh, there's a guy cutting the grass right there. But the darker the water is usually going to be the better bite. So, but that's enough talking. That's about the third golf cart that I've seen go by. So there's water right over this hill, and then there's water on that side, and then there's water over there. So, you know, I've got some time, and hopefully we get on them. That's enough talking. I'll see you out there. All right, guys, the water looks juicy, but I don't know. I don't know how anal these homeowners are. But this is one of the darker ponds. I'm just gonna start with a crawl. I think I saw a snake. There's a bunch of little fish. Water clarity is not great, but that's okay. Well, that didn't take long. I think I got a bite. Maybe, maybe not. I had a bite. See a lot of movement out there in the middle of the water. Ooh, bite. Well, there you go. I was just reeling it in normal. And bam. All right, little guy. Nice little dink. Not too bad. Oh, another bite. Another bite. Did you take it? Yeah, you took it. Man, it's one after the other. That's a little bit better one. One after the other. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Man, they're so light colored. There's no shade around here either, so. Nice. On the crawl. Yeah, I had to get out here early because, man, it's going to get hot today. High is supposed to be about 107 here in Houston. I think it's a little one, though. Man, these are all heavy bass. All right, buddy. There you go. Nice little bass. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys, I made it to the other pond. Man, a bass was chasing something right here. Just trying not to make a lot of noise. Man, one thing about Houston I can tell you is it's super humid. Something came up and annihilated it. I don't know how big he is though. Let's see here. Oh, he's big. That's a nice one. That's a nice bass right there. Don't pop my line, buddy. Don't pop my line. Don't pop my line. I do not know how I'm gonna get him up here. That is a nice. Okay, stop jumping for a minute. Wow. Check out that bass. God, that's a huge bass. Man, she's heavy too. Look at that. Man, that's a beast. That's a tank right there. God. All right. Hopefully there's bigger ones in here. I don't know. I had trouble getting him up this little cliff here. I didn't want him to pop my line, but man, he hit it on top water. I was just dragging it in, and she just freaking slammed it. All right. All right, mama. Let's go. There she goes, back into the water. All right, guys, those first two spots were fire. I mean, God, the first little pond in that golf course, I mean, just casting one after the other. And I didn't stay too long because I wanted to check the other side. I went to the other side. I caught a hog, man. I caught a fatty. He was stout and chubby, but it's still, you know, I don't know how I was gonna bring him up. I thought he was gonna pop my line, but I had to get out of there because the golfers, man, it seemed like they were in a rush to get to the holes. I mean, every single hole was filled. By the time I turned around, I was like, oh man, I didn't want to get in anybody's way. So there's plenty of water everywhere. So I said, you know what? Let me just go hit up another spot. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm pulling up to another little, I guess, retention pond. I don't know what you call it, but I'm working with the Cinco and the crawl and seeing if we can't get bit. But it looks like there's a lot of construction around here. I don't know, but there's a pond on this side. There's another pond on that side. So let me see if I can't get bit again. I don't know. That's 2 for 2. I've already caught about 4 or 5. There's one I didn't get on camera, but it was just a skinny little dink. So, but yeah, these little retention ponds, man, they hold bass. So let me. I'm looking to see if anybody's out there. Looking to see what the water looks like. If I see anything jumping, stick with me. Let's get on them. I'll tell you what. You know you're in Houston if as soon as you get out of the car, your glasses fog up. This does look a little promising. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna start off by throwing parallel to the bank. Ooh, I got a bite. Another bite. I think it's just little ones messing with it. Man, that was right away too. Oh, they're in here. Is that a bass? Man, he's super yellow. That's a bass. Man, that's like been here 2 minutes. Caught this little guy right here, super yellow. All right, buddy. Oh, that didn't take long. I think I caught another one. Do I? Or I might be just hung up. I don't feel it moving. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a bass. There's a tiny bass, but there's a bass. Oh, sorry, guy. You can open your mouth. Maybe not. That's not the way to go. Oh, look at my Cincos. There you go. Hungry little bass. Alright, buddy. Yeah, so this place is filled with bass, but it's just, they're not the right size. Like I said, I don't know how long this retention pond's been here. It's probably been, I mean, it's probably fairly new if there's a ton of construction around here. This concrete doesn't look like it's been here long. But I mean, you never know. Man, it's one after the other. There's another bite. I don't know if he's bigger now. Hopefully he's bigger than the last two. Let's see. No. Come on. Alright, buddy. Man, they're getting smaller and smaller. Oh, another little one. Man, this place is packed with bass. Like I said, it's a perfect environment for them because all this hydrilla on the bottom, all these weeds on the bottom is just size. Look, look. There's one taking it. See, it's all right, buddy. Okay. Well, if you'd calm down, I'll get you back in the water. There's got to be a bigger bass, you would think, because they had to come from somewhere, right? Yeah, pretty little fish. Look at how yellow. They love that Cinco. There's another bite. A hair bigger, but not by much. Alright, bud, thanks for playing. I think I got a bite. Bite. Is it? I can't tell. Is it moving? Yeah, it's a bite. Come on, be a bigger guy. No, he's another tiny one. Come on. God. It wouldn't be funny if that was the same fish over and over again. It's hilarious. There's another one. This guy's following me. Alright, buddy. You made your point. Same one. I mean, I doubt seriously it was the same one, but same size. Another bite. Look at that. He let go of it. There goes another little bass. Man, look at him. I'm starting to think that maybe they weren't born here. Maybe somebody put like tons of baby bass in here. Because man, you can see them. They're just everywhere. Look, there's another one. They're absolutely everywhere. Look, you lost my Cinco, fool. Okay. Oh, look, he's like a little Nemo. All right, buddy. Calm down. Look, see, he has a regular size fin on one side, and then he's got like this little baby fin on the other side. You see it? I name you Nemo. That's funny. All right, time to switch it up. I think I'm gonna use a crawl because I'm running out of Syncos and that's not good. But man, there is so many bass in this place. I wonder if anybody put them in here. Another bite. Let go, let go, let go. Man, as soon as it hit the water. All right, buddy. Stop. Here, teeth are sharp. Yeah, just like the other 30. Same size. So this place has big catfish and little bass. Another bass. Look at this. Golly. Ow, you poked me. Alright, well that's what you get, punk. Alright. I think I'm gonna check out the other side. See what we can get into. But man, this pond, crazy. I haven't been to a pond like that in a long time where it was every single cast. Unfortunately, no giants. But there's another retention pond on this side. I have to go check it out. It's probably been here the same amount of time. But you never know. They're building apartments everywhere. Oh, this water's like chocolate milk. Man, I bet that mist feels great once the sun comes out. And it's like a lime green color. Down to the other pond, and man, as soon as I threw it in there, first cast, I've already got one. But this water's like chocolate milk. Look at that. I didn't even set the hook. He just wow, he didn't even have it. Okay, all right, buddy, thank you for playing. That was the easiest hook set release. Wow, something's wrong with this water because I'm seeing bass just kind of like stick their head out. That's not a good thing. All right, scratch that. This place smells like a toilet, like really, really bad. And you know, I'm getting bites, a bunch of little dinks, and it's just not worth it. This water's like chocolate milk. It's not like the other side. And that sprinkler is just spraying that water everywhere. And like I said, the water smells nasty. So yeah, no, not a good situation to be in. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, man. Awesome day on the water. The golf course that I hit up the very beginning this morning was, I mean, fire. I mean, the first pond that I hit, it was just one after the other. The second pond, well, right before all the golfers came out, man, I hit a giant and felt good. You know, I was afraid he was gonna pop my line, but he hit it top water too. I was just reeling it in normal. And like I said, as soon as I turned around, it was just a ton of golfers. Didn't feel like arguing with anybody, so I took off. Went to some retention ponds in the area, And man, that retention pond that I went to right afterwards, every single cast, they were all small, itty bitty bass, but that is a healthy environment, and I can't wait to see it. You know, I marked it down on the map, on the Google Maps, so you know, maybe a year or two from now there's gonna be some giants swimming around in there. I went to the other retention pond on the other side before I had to call it, and man, the water was just like chocolate milk. It was disgusting. You could see some of the fish that were just lethargic, just sitting there. It was not a good environment. It smelled like sewage really, really bad. So I know that water was really, really tainted, and it probably wasn't a good idea to be fishing there. So I decided to call it. It got hot and humid fast. So if anybody knows that when you're in Houston, you know, not only do you have to battle the heat, you got to battle the humidity. And you know, every time I get out of the car, it's like, you know, your glasses fog up and everything, so you're having a hard time seeing. But all in all, like I said, H-Town's where it's at, man. Houston has, I mean, a ton of water, and as you can see, there's bass in practically every single one of these bodies of water. You know, they may not all be healthy bodies of water, but there's bass in them. So like I said, awesome day on the water. I was only out here for maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and that's pretty much it. I didn't want to stay out longer than that because it's scheduled to get up to 105 today. Heat index is gonna be 105, and with the humidity, I can imagine it's gonna be just brutal out there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in on the channel. It's just something a little bit different. Like I said, everywhere I go, I always bring my rod and reel, so if I find out that there's some water there, I'm definitely gonna try it out. But thank you guys again for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. I will catch you on the next one.